there! Good morning, day, afternoon. Whenever you're watching it, I hope you're having a good one. I had something I was going to say. Oh well. I thought I would show you guys and girls. This is awkward. Anyway, I thought I would show you people the hat I just made. So here it is. Here it is on me. It's a little bit shorter than I would have liked, but I haven't done a hat in a long time. So here's one I did like last year that I like better. It's a lot longer, obviously, you can tell. But this one I've been wearing. I also have done some baby hats in years past. Like I think it was year before last or last year. I think it was the year before last when I did this, and I'm not going to show you all the baby hats. See, what happened is there was a charity that was going to send little baby hats to, I can't remember where, but it was someplace overseas. But I thought I'd get involved in this as well. A little bit bigger of a hat, but I thought I'd get involved and knit a bunch of hats, and then I ended up not being able to send it to them. So, but I'm hoping to donate these to maybe some charity, some local charity or something. Let's see. Maybe I will show you all of them since I only have like just 2 more. I used like a baby yarn and a small loom. Let me show you the loom I used. I just got a kit from, I think, Michaels. And so here's the loom I was using. In fact, this is a really old one I started and never finished, because then I got busy with other stuff. So there's some hats. Oh, also, I want to show you my nails. They're kind of a gradient. I used Sally Hansen's 340 Mint Sorbet as the green. And then as the kind of a brownish color, I used Sinful Colors Nirvana. So, looks like that. Number 949 is the number for this one, if you're wondering. If you're interested in learning how to do that, I can do a video on it. I might do one anyway. I don't care if you're not interested, I'll do it. No, not really. Let's see. Yesterday I uploaded the vlog from school, and it was so much faster than home. I was so surprised, because here, with like, I think yesterday's vlog was like 10 minutes or so, and here if I tried to upload a video like that, it would have taken it like over 100 minutes, like well over 100 minutes, like 2 hours or so. At the school it took, I didn't really time it, but I think it only took somewhere between 15 minutes and half an hour. I think it's more like 15 minutes, you know, or even less than that perhaps. So I was just flabbergasted. It was just amazing, and I was very happy. So I'm probably going to, on the days I have school, I'm going to upload from school. I think that'll be kind of nice, because then I don't have to sit there forever waiting on it to upload, because it uploads like that compared to here. So yeah, let's see, today's classes, I have 2 of them today. Ooh. I have Human Development and Behavioral Health. They're both pretty fun classes. Let me see. Hold that thought. Whew. Thought I'd show you my books. I was interested in how, this is my book for behavioral health, and the way this book is laid out, every chapter is on a different like disorder. For instance, like here's major depression, and like we read about the person, and because it's like case studies, so each one is based on a person, and then we have like this little section on the DSM diagnosis. And if you're not familiar with what the DSM is, it's like basically the book that psychiatrists use to diagnose their clients, to identify if they have a mental illness. The DSM stands for Diagnostic and Statistical Manual, and it's in its 5th edition now, which is pretty cool. But just that class was very interesting because I expected more of, like this book is laid out where we have the information, but we don't follow a certain person. But this one's really made so you're like applying it, because every class, well, not every class, but for every lesson, you have to put, like, the whole class has to say what they think the strengths are of the person, the weaknesses, and list some resources that they could give to the person. And then we have to do an ego map. So it's really like we're learning about it and we're applying it at the same time, which I think is pretty cool. And this is for my human development class. It's called Human Behavior in the Social Environment, a Multi-Dimensional Perspective. And this book is okay, but there's like so much information in it, which is cool. The problem is the chapters are so long. I wish they would separate them into different chapters. Like, let's see, chapter 5 starts on page 188. To me, it's just like the chapters are unreal. And we get through one chapter for every 2 hours, I guess, of class, because classes for this class are 2 hours each time. You get what I'm trying to say. And she struggles to get through it. In fact, a lot of times she has us over, which is kind of annoying, because she has not been able to get through with the whole thing. But anyway, this is a cool book though. I like school books. I'll probably end up keeping this one later because there is so much neat information in it that I think will probably be cool to look at when I'm more relaxed and not trying to, speed through class, because it's interesting. The way the class goes, it's like in the beginning we're nice at a pretty good pace. She has a PowerPoint, and her PowerPoint is based exactly off of the book, and we find what's on the PowerPoint in our books and highlight it. And in the beginning of class it runs real smooth, real fun, easy. Then toward the middle of the class we're speeding up a bit, and then by the time the end of the class comes, we've got information just thrown out like this. And me and a friend of mine who sits next to me, and she's like really tries very hard at school too, because some schools people are there not really wanting to be in that class, but my friend really, she is in there, she's trying to get those 100s, she's working really hard for it. And so we a lot of times kind of work together trying to find the highlights in our books, but there's times both of us are like, where is this? We can't find it. And it's because she's going like so fast. It's can be difficult, but so far it's been not as difficult as I expected though, because we have a test for each chapter online, and the test is like 50 questions and we have 45 minutes to complete it. We are allowed to use our books, but with that short time, or relatively short time, you can't look up every answer. And this past test was really difficult too, because she had a lot of questions. I'm like, did she actually go over this? And there were a lot of confusing things. Like, I don't know if you're familiar, but Erikson was like kind of he studied development, I think. He has several stages for development. And one of the questions, well, I can't really tell you what's on the test, but it pertained to like, what stage was it? Did he say, like what ages did he say that this stage was in? Like what ages? And the book never said that he said it. The chapter said it, but the book didn't. So I really, blah. And she didn't let us see what was wrong with it. She doesn't let us do that automatically. We have to go to her. So I'm hoping to find out today what I missed. I made a 88 on that test, and that's really not what I like. I like 95 or above. But, I mean, but I am, anytime I make a really, like a grade lower than I expect on a test, or anytime I make lower than I expect, I want to see what I missed. Because I have a lot of times found actual errors in the test. And I know this one teacher this semester, because it hasn't happened a lot this semester, but one time I went over and talked to my teacher. I said, what did I miss? And she showed me what I missed, and I said, what was the correct answer for that? And she read the question, and she goes, and then she realized that it had picked, it had graded it wrong, in other words, that I had indeed said the correct answer. So it's pretty cool when that happens. I'd rather just have a really high grade and not have to worry about it, but I will. So, yeah. Is there anything else I need to say? So, how are you? Wow, I've blabbered for 11 minutes. Cool. That's what happens when I get into the topic of school. Because school does take up a good amount of my life. Yeah. Glacka-hacka-booga-baggin. Let's see. Is there anything else I wanted to say? Seems like I had some other things I wanted to say. It's supposed to be sunny today. And a nice, as you can see, sun. And it's supposed to be really... It's supposed to be in like the upper 50s Fahrenheit. Sorry, if you follow Celsius, you're going to have to look it up because I don't know. Yeah, so it won't be too cold. I just hope classroom isn't freezing. It usually is like sub-zero in there, seriously. I have seen somebody in classes past bring a Hello Kitty blanket. Seriously. I don't do that. I just bundle up like I am now. It's chilly in here today. I guess I probably could just end this video. But it seems like there was something else I wanted to say. Don't you hate it when that happens? Oh well. I guess I'll leave you now. Have a great day. Bye.